I'm gonna print the next shirt.
You want to hang them in the front closet?
I'm afraid of them touching each other. I don't know what to do with them.
And why are you proceeding?
I have to sell them.
Where are you going to store them in the meantime?
We will figure it out as we go.
We are in that stage right now.
Yep. Can I scream?
No.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Noelle. I run Abel Noelle, and you can find me at Abel Noelle on all platforms. Today we are gonna look at some screen printing that I did with vinyl using my Cricut. It was not easy. It doesn't use any of the typical emulsion or burning into the screen that you would do with normal screen printing. Sorry, my cat is sneezing in the hallway. Are you okay, buddy? He's deaf, so he can't hear me. So, none of the normal screen printing techniques, instead using vinyl, and it's rough. I learned a lot of lessons. Hopefully, if you try to do this, you learn from my mistakes, but this is not a tutorial video. This is more just like my experience with screen printing with vinyl. So, here's the finished design. This is what it looks like when it's done. Woo, that's great. That's wonderful. This whole video is going to be about getting to this final design. But first, let's look at the first version of this design that I made that I didn't like as much. But it's what I started with. So, let's take a look at that. So, I just finished designing this. I cut it out on the Cricut, and now I'm going to go weed the design and try to do a screen print. I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. I'm a little stressed about it, but you can watch me weed it. So this is the design on the stencil paper. I chose the Cricut stencil vinyl option, and it's still cut through the entirety of the paper on both sides, and it shouldn't have done that. Yes, my cute boy. What can I do for you? I cannot help you. I'm so sorry. So I did a lot of things wrong here. I used the light grip mat instead of the standard grip mat because I couldn't find my standard grip mat, and I thought the light grip will probably be okay. It's just a fucking stencil, and that was not the case. I should have used the standard grip. I'm still not sure if I printed this the correct way. I can't figure that out yet.
So if it wasn't clear already, weeding this material was a nightmare. It wanted to stick to itself so badly, and it wasn't just because of the adhesive side. The non-adhesive side also wanted to stick to itself. Whatever material this is, I definitely used it incorrectly. I haven't gone back and read the instructions to see what you're supposed to do with Cricut stencil vinyl, but I don't think there's no way that I used it correctly, because when I stuck, you'll see, it's so bad. Here the backing paper is sticking to the stencil, which is impressive. When I try to pull the transfer tape away from the stencil, it does not separate. There was just no way I was getting all of those little pieces off of the transfer tape, so I threw that out.
So we're round 2 cutting the design. Takes a little while, it's quite complicated. So we're going to trim our vinyl.
So I go back and do this whole design again, even though I don't like it. And I think a lot of it was sunk cost fallacy in thinking that I didn't have a better idea or I couldn't come up with something in time. Ultimately, I've decided that I'm glad that I experienced this, because if I had just gone straight to redesigning at this point, I would have tried to transfer the new design using this vinyl and this transfer tape, and I would have had the same result. Trying to get it off would have been a nightmare, and I probably would have just given up. But because I chose to redesign and get different transfer tape, I think it created enough of a perfect storm to help me proceed.
I just wanted to show you why you always proofread, and you double check and you triple check and you don't stop checking up until the moment that you have to perform the cut. I dotted the wrong letter. I dotted the start of the U instead of the I. And I would have cut this and printed this on a shirt. So we're gonna fix that now. We're in the kitchen again. The design finished cutting. So we're gonna weed it. And we don't have the transfer tape yet. It won't be here. I checked Amazon. It said arriving by 10 p.m. So we probably won't be able to do this until the end of the night.
Weeding this design had its own challenges, but I simplified enough of the symbols enough that it wasn't as brutal to weed. Pause still difficult, but that aside, everything else was a little bit easier.
Okay, I think it looks good. I really wish I had the transfer tape because I'm very eager to try this now. But I'll come back later. So we're gonna try the screen printing stuff again today. I got different transfer tape this time. This should be lighter in terms of how adhesive it is. It should let go of this vinyl, I hope. We'll see. So we got our new design cut out, mirrored. Anyway, we're gonna try to put this on the screen now. If you haven't seen the screen yet, because I don't know if I've shown it, here's the screen.
At this point in the project, I am desperate for it to work. I see that it's sticking enough, and it's sticking better than it did previously, and this transfer tape is releasing at least a little bit better than the Cricut transfer tape. But all the stretching that happened to the vinyl was brutal. It ultimately didn't affect the end result print. To have all those like creases, I thought it would capture ink and ink might bleed and pool, but it didn't do that.
So my plan right now is to just balance it on the edge here and then pull it across with the squeegee.
Okay. This feels like a lot of ink.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't know.
This is not how you screen print, but we're not screen printing normally, so. Can you hold this shirt? It worked.
It worked. It's screen print.
It's screen print.
Yes. Can you remove the white that's not what you want? Will it just come out with water?
I'm assuming so because I'm not heat sealing it yet.
Okay.
So I need to, I guess, get going on the other screens. I have to tape this edge, though.
Well, that's going to be hard because there's ink there now.
Can I see? I'm gonna tape it on that side.
Okay. Do that. That feels real dangerous. I'll put it on the table in the back for the moment.
I guess that's where it's going, but I hope the cats don't go up there. And I'm gonna have 10 shirts sold.
Okay.
So where are we putting 10 shirts?
These are questions that I do not know the answer to. Do you want to hang them in the front closet?
I'm gonna print the next shirt.
Do you want to hang them in the front closet?
I'm afraid of them touching each other. I don't know what to do with them.
And why are you proceeding?
I have to sell them.
Where are you going to store them in the meantime?
We will figure it out as we go.
We are in that stage right now.
Yep. Can I have the screen?
No. Where are the shirts going to go?
They're gonna start covering things in the house. They're gonna start covering surfaces.
To stay there for 3 days.
I'm gonna come around with the hairdryer. I think he hates me.
I kept forgetting to flood the screen in between prints so that the paint didn't dry in the screen. So I'd be sitting there doing absolutely nothing and then realize, oh, I should be flooding the screen. And then, you know, instead of being prepared, I'm flooding the screen. Oh, there I lost a piece of, stencil. A piece of vinyl. I thought I recorded an outro to this video, but I didn't, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.